Life of a Felon. If you haven't checked out his channel, check it out. We're starting to upload some videos, get some new fresh content, some new faces. We got a good workout today, man. We did legs. So we're trying to give you some good background here for you guys. Trying to switch it up a little bit. You probably already know about me. Have an MBA. I'm a litigation paralegal. I work at a law firm. One of the third top law firms in Corpus Christi, Texas. I'm a litigation paralegal there. I have a bachelor's in legal studies. When I say that I have a bachelor's in the streets and criminal activity, it's because I do by experience, and drug addiction as well. Many of us have these degrees, by experience. It could be, it could be drug addiction. It could be sadness, sorrow. It could be anything. You could be a prisoner. You could, you could be a prisoner to anything, But anyways, that's not the subject for today. We want to go ahead and talk about. We're thinking about what we want to give y'all today. I think the one that's been kind of on my mind is employment in the free world for an ex-convict, someone who just got out of prison. Oh man, there's a lot of ups and downs on that, man. I don't even know where to start. It depends on your record. What kind of record you have, first of all, what kind of education or skills you have, what kind of degree, if any, you have. A lot of ex-convicts, they come out of prison, they have degrees, high degrees, and you can put them to use. Well, nowadays, we're finding a lot of what do you call that, places where you can go for help, resources. There's a lot of resources out there. You have, if you have to use them to your advantage, you have like food pantries, health and human resources. For those who've done, what do you call that, a significant amount of time, such as 20 or 30 years flat, I believe you're entitled and you're eligible for benefits, from the government, because you're considered, not to attack your intelligence, but you may be eligible for benefits, but anyhow, having a scratch on your record can affect your employment. As far as I know, nowadays TDC, well, back then, about 13 years ago, they started acting as if you were in the free world, as such that you practice your resume. Resume has a high impact on telling, giving people a snapshot of yourself, trying to make that X smaller. You want to make it smaller. You want to highlight yourself. You want to sell yourself. But one of the most important things, is looking for a job when you get out. I know when you get out, you're excited, to work. You're ready to get, to dust off, them cobwebs. You're ready to work. You're ready to support your family, yourself, to do right, to show. You want to show. You're ready to, show people. You've changed. You're ready for business. You're not the same anymore. Well, nowadays, it's not like the old school ways where you can door knocking, cold calling, and dropping off resumes, paper resumes. Nowadays, you gotta upload your resumes to these companies or temp agencies, or even go to the your nearest workforce commission. They have a lot of resources there also to help you out. But that's the best thing to do, basically. If you want it, only for those who really want it. You're gonna strive. You're gonna shoot your resume out everywhere. But there's gonna be ups and downs. You're not gonna, even professionals out here. They get them undergrad degrees, grad degrees, and they don't find a job till like 6 months or a year later. So don't be discouraged. Even people, regular, normal citizens, or people who have never, have a clean record, they even have, they even struggle. They're no different than you or I. The thing is to just keep striving, man. Sign up for them temp agencies. There's temp agencies that work with ex-felons. There's some that don't. Government agencies definitely don't. Although I know I've heard of stories where there's exceptions to certain people or whatever, but it depends what your job skill is. A lot of times the cities, they hire, and they've always hired ex-felons, so don't be scared to go on there. Although it may be I wouldn't call it labor, but I mean, city has they have good benefits, so if you can get in the city, they take care of you. They definitely have good benefits. It just depends what you're looking at, but if y'all ever have any questions, I pretty much I would say I'm an expert at that. That's why I say, when I mentioned earlier, I have a master's in employment law, because man, in the last 13 years I've had jobs, I've lost jobs, I've been walked off the job, because they found out that I was on parole. And that was a hurtful feeling, man. That was really a blow to my self-esteem. I felt like, man, I was some kind of animal or something, and I probably had my bachelor's degree by then. I was educated, I was, of course, rehabilitated, just trying to do the right thing, trying to take care of my family, and having a good job. And they find that out, but it's, I don't know, some things happen for a reason we don't know. But another thing we wanted to talk about was, and it's hard work, but it's possible that you can get, and I'm not giving any legal advice, so don't take anything construed as legal advice. Always go to an attorney. And if you're looking for an expunction or a pardon, those are options also for you. You can you have that option, and it's available, and it's a try. I tried it, man. I fought so hard to clean my record, man, that I tried to expunge, no, first of all, I tried to get a pardon through my felonies, and so it's an application you can shoot to the Board of Pardons and Paroles. You can shoot that up there, and they'll review it. It takes time. You got to show. It's a very I can't think of the word. It's a very they have you under the micro. It's like under a telescope. They really look at you. They want to know everywhere you've lived since you've been out, all the places you've worked, how much money you made, all your restitution, if any, and what have you paid on that restitution. And they can give that to you. But what will help you is, if you're gonna do that, you first want to try to get an expunction. Now that's a whole different species in itself, so I'm not gonna go there. But look into your expunction laws, the law of your crime, because only certain ones are eligible. But if you're eligible, you can get an expunction, because if you have an expunction in hand, you can, that's more power, that's more weight. You can send that with your pardon. And once you have a pardon, it's like if you've never had a conviction before. So that'll help you out a lot. That's just a tool many people don't even think about. And I've tried that, so I know. I've been there and I've done that. I've tried the pardon, I've tried the expunction. I even had a hearing at the court for an expunction, I think it was. I forgot the details of the case. I even went in front of the judge, and anyway, long story short, I didn't get the expunction. I can't remember the details, but anyhow, the point is that I really fought hard to get that, because there was so many jobs, man, that are available that you're otherwise qualified for, but the only thing that holds you back is your background. So I mean, you got these nice government jobs, they pay good, they pay very good, they have good benefits, or there's places you can't work, all because of that little scratch that you had years ago. It's still holding you back, but don't let that discourage you, man. I know one thing is that you keep looking, and you're gonna find a job. you know, I would tell my wife, it's not like I'm never gonna have a job again, you know, for the rest of my life. You know, I'm gonna have a job, you know, somewhere. But I'm fortunate to work at a law firm, very plush job. You know, it's easy. Well, I say easy. I keep saying that, but you know, it comes with its ups and downs, just like everything else. You know, and for those guys, I just want to give a shout out to them guys who do work out there. You know, I've worked out there, and I've done yards. You know, if you have to do yards too, don't be ashamed of that, man. I've done yards. I've bussed tables. You know, I worked in the heat of the sun. And now I know, I look at them guys who work out there, man, I said, man, you know what? You gotta salute them guys, man, because them guys are breaking their back, man.
So you pretty much been through what every inmate has been through when they come out, when they first get out, and they're looking for a job. And you started from the bottom, and to work your way into a law firm, you know, because that's what your degrees are in. And just because you had them doesn't mean you automatically went that road the first time you got out. You worked other jobs, just like, you know, anybody else. And whenever you did that, it took you a while to get into a law firm. So I guess it helps you appreciate like where you're at now. You know what I mean? Like, cause you've been, you know, in Austin, the jobs there, things like that.
Oh yeah, that's
so it's not like when you got out, you went straight to a law firm. You know, just so that way the viewers can understand that when you got out, you know, you didn't go just straight to a law firm. You started at the bottom and started working your way up until you got into a law firm, right?
That's right. In case you didn't hear, my nephew Justin is giving me leading questions. He's telling me that's not the only job that I had. You know, I've had the warehouse jobs, I've had the construction jobs, I've had the restaurant jobs. You know, I didn't care. I was just hungry, man. I was just hungry to show, man, that I can work and I can do anything. Because at the end of the day, it's the same money. I always tell my son, it doesn't matter what you do. I mean, as long as you bring that money home so you can pay for your bills and support your family, that's all that matters, you know. It doesn't matter if you're a construction worker or a flagger or janitor. You know, there's a saying in the business, and there's a business concept that says, you know, I'm a type of CEO who respects the janitor just the way I respect the CEO, you know. And everybody has a special purpose, you know. Everybody has a special purpose, man. So just don't give up, man. You know, when you get out, or if you're out now, just keep looking, man. Because, you know, like the word says, it says, seek and you shall find, knock and the door will be open, and it definitely will, you know. So, got any more questions for me, nephew?
I think that's about it.
That's about it.
I think we did pretty good.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and close out, let you guys out. Just wanted to upload another video, keep them coming to you guys, man. Little insight, little wisdom, little knowledge, experience, hope, all that good stuff, man. We'll be back for some more. Y'all have a good night, guys.